Great to have you tuning in. Hope your week's going well. Hope you're having a great holiday. And yeah, let's start to settle in. As always, once you're ready, once you get your space set up, and you start the practice. You start by lying back, closing your eyes, and slowing down. You continue to take the time to slow down, turn your awareness inward, letting everything else drift away, leaving you with the experience of your body, your breath. Remember, it's my opinion that there's no rush to any of this. We spend so much of our day, so much of our lives rushing from one thing to the next, one project to the next project, one place to the next place. That this practice is meant to be something different. This practice is meant to be something that we're not trying to rush through, not trying to get through this part to get to the next, to get to the next. Not rushing from pose to pose, not trying to rush in or rush out. Take your time. You feel the full length of the breath. Maybe starting to notice that softening around the edges as you let down your guard. And just settle in. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You feel the belly fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, the shifting of the body back and forth. And back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth, and the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on your next inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, the shoulders are back, the eyes are closed. And palms together at your heart. And on your next inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down, dog. You settle in. Any movement you like. Then inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale all the way back up. Full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale, lower. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Left leg back. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. The eyes are soft. The head hangs heavy. Giving yourself the time to settle into it. Start to warm up the body. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg. Right. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take the time to feel grounded here. Balanced over all four corners. The palms firmly pushing down. The tailbone tilting up as the heels press heavy. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale. Inhale, right leg. Left. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale and exhale. Relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Now with the big toes close, the heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. The hips are set low. You feel that you're grounded. It's firm base. And then on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. You draw the body long. The head hangs heavy as the tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. You float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step your foot forward, low lunge. And gluing your palms flat to the floor. On your next inhale, you just push into that right foot, trying to straighten the right knee as best you can. Exhale, bend that right knee. Release that tension. Inhale, extending the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Keep that back knee straight the whole time. Inhale, straightening your right leg. Exhale, bending. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, bend. This time we hold it so that left heel spins in. Both feet are going to be flat to start as you then straighten out that right leg. If to get that right leg entirely straight means your hands have to come up to your shin or your foot or you're on your fingertips, that's perfectly fine here. You want that right leg straight so that you can fold deep over that thigh. With that back foot flat, you feel nice and stable here. Nice and grounded through both legs. Allowing the torso to draw a little bit longer out over that right thigh. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. From here, we're opening up for a triangle pose. So those left toes turn out. The arms open into a T. Your hips and chest are squared to the long edge of the mat as you reach forward and you hinge over. That right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. Nice long one. Keep reaching the crown head forward. Trying to create a bit of traction for the spine. Then on inhale, you rise up. Those right toes will turn in so the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. The hands land wherever is comfortable. The head hangs. The tailbone tilts up. Just folding between your thighs. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. You stay low as you walk your hands over to that right foot, the top edge of the mat, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And the left leg lifts. And on exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. Then again, gluing your palms flat on the floor, framing that left foot. You just push into the foot, trying to straighten that left leg out. Then exhale, release the tension. Sink those hips. Inhale, working that leg straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extending. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, nice and smooth with that breath. Exhale, bend. This time we hold it so the right heel spins in. That left leg straightens out, moving your hands wherever they need to go. And you fold forward over that left thigh. Pyramid pose. Then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. And letting those right toes turn out a bit. The arms open up. The left hip hugs under as you reach out over that thigh. And you hinge over. Triangle pose. And as you go long with the torso here, be mindful that you're not starting to arc that top side of your rib cage, that right side towards the ceiling. You want to try and keep that right side drawn parallel to the left. So it feels almost as if your spine is just a straight line out rather than an arced line up and over. And on inhale, you rise up. You turn those left toes in. You sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Draw those shoulders back, and on exhale, you fold forward. Working your knuckles away from you. The head hangs. The kneecaps lift as your quads engage, helping to draw you deeper. And exhale, release your hands. Staying low, you just walk yourself to the top edge of the mat, that left foot, as you plant your hands and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You plant the foot. Your eyes up. Nice long line from thigh to thigh. The tailbone draws down, helping to lengthen the low back. That action of your tailbone drawing down is your abdominal wall actually drawing in and tilting your pelvis forward. That's the low back lengthen. Firms your core, giving that nice tall neutral spot. And palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you fold and twist over to the right. Revolve side angle. You can broaden your arms, you can bind as you want to go tighter. To work that nice rotation on the spine. Remember to keep your chin away from your chest. You're spiraling forward with the torso rather than curling back. And inhale, back to center, high lunge. Nice full breath. And on exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. And you settle in. Feeling that long line from the back of that left knee all the way to the front of the right. And you work those 2 points away from each other. And palms together, thumbs to your heart, as you fold and twist over to the left. Revolve side angle. Inhale back to center, high lunge. Take the time to set it up. And then on exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. Full breaths. And exhale the right foot forward. We're going into side angle from here. So right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. That right knee is against the right tricep. As that left heel spins in, that left arm and left side of the torso sweep up. Remember, if you want more room, all you have to do is lift your torso, placing that right elbow on your right thigh. If you want to take it tighter, you just keep wrapping that left arm around your back, trying to catch the inner thigh, or catching hands for the full bind. The chin is away from the chest as the torso rolls open. exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot. As you step that left foot outside your left hand, come into a squat. And your hips hang low. You can always sit yourself down if it bothers your knees or your ankles here. But keeping those knees bent, whether you're in squat or sitting down, we'll just straighten that right arm out. Keeping the right arm inside that right knee for our squat twist. And once again, that left arm and left side roll open. Trying to get as long as we can from hand to hand. If you want to bind around that right shin, just bend that right elbow in front. That left arm comes around your back. Catching hands. And back to center. Hands to the floor in front of you, setting up for crow pose. Take your time. The fingers are spread wide, palms are flat. The hips are lifted. So as you bend those knees, they touch your triceps. Then all you have to do is lean forward. Feeling your body weight shift. Your weight moves from your toes to your hands. Keep your head lifted and your gaze forward. You take one or two more breaths. And you float or step your feet back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the left foot forward. Left hand is inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And that right arm sweeps up. Side angle. You make any adjustments you like. Binding, rising to your forearm. And on exhale, that right hand comes down. That right heel lifts as you step the foot outside that right hand for your squat twist. Once you're set, that left arm straightens out, keeping the knee behind the left upper arm as that right arm reaches up and away. You keep working those arms. Nice long line from hand to hand. If you want to wrap that right arm around your back for your bind, feel free. Remember, as you work for that bind, there's a tendency that we start to kind of hunch down with the torso and the shoulders collapsing towards each other. If you're working that bind, you're still staying lifted with the torso. Chin's away from the upper chest, the chest is away from the belly button. Then back to center. Crow pose once again. If you want any variations, feel free. Otherwise, just the palms flat, hips high. The knees start to bend into those triceps. Then you just start to lean forward. Down dog when you're ready. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward between your hands on exhale. You float or step to the top of the mat. You fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Arms overhead, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes. Tadasana. And palms together to your heart. Gesture balancing the body and mind. So we work our way into extended hand to toe pose. So the left hand will be on the left hip. That right arm is straight out in front of you. As you shift your weight to the left, on an inhale, you lift that right leg up as high as you can lift it. Then when it won't lift any higher, then you reach out and then grab the big toe, or let that knee bend, and you catch behind the thigh. You start here. And as you feel steady, if you want to start to deepen it, maybe your next step is trying to reach inside that leg for that big toe. If you have that big toe, you're thinking about trying to straighten that leg out. If the leg is straight and you have that big toe, you're trying to lift that foot up towards the ceiling. And we're all going to start to bend that right knee if it's not already. You're going to turn the knee out. Place that right ankle just above your left knee, making a figure four with your legs. Setting up for camper's pose. The hands come back together at your heart. As you feel steady here, you can start to bend into that left knee. Sitting your hips down. You can reach your arms up overhead. That'll challenge your balance by lifting your center point. You can fold into that right shin. Give me a nice stretch for that right hip. Or, again, you can work your flying pigeon here, the arm balance. So just like crow, we bring those palms flat to the floor. Fingers spread wide, palms flat. This time we put that shin, that right shin, across our triceps as we start to lean forward, letting that left foot lift up behind us. And if you feel steady, you think about extending that left leg back behind you. Take one more breath wherever you're at. And with control from wherever you are, you find your way back to Tadasana. Nice and smooth. You close your eyes. You breathe. And palms together. You start to shift the weight into that left foot. Right hand to right hip. Shift that weight into that right foot. Right hand to right hip. Left arm straight out in front. And you lift that leg up as high as you can. When it doesn't go any higher, you start by either grabbing that toe or bending the knee, catching the thigh. And then you start to work your progressions as you like. You can stay here nice and tall. Maybe your next step is trying to just reach down and grab that big toe. Maybe you're working on straightening that leg out. You're working on lifting that foot up. And again, from wherever you are, we're all going to bend that left knee. We turn it out and place that left ankle just above the right knee. Figure four with our legs, palms together at our heart. And maybe bending into that right knee to sit the hips down. Maybe taking the arms up overhead. Maybe folding into that shin. Or think about folding over it. Hands to the floor, palms flat. You're flying pigeon. Shin crosses the triceps, and you lean forward. Maybe extending that right leg. Take one more breath. And again, nice and smooth. Keep it together as you find your way to Tadasana. Hands at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms sweep up. The tailbone draws down. The arms pull your torso up and back. Then exhale, that left hand to the floor, and that right arm reaches up, setting up for a lizard twist. You can stay there, or you bring that right arm back as that left knee bends, and you catch hold of the outer edge of that foot, the pinky toe side. That means your thumb on that back hand points up, which means that top shoulder can continue to roll open. When we grab the inside, thumb points down. And the tendency is for that top shoulder to start to hunch forward on us. So you roll open. If you want to take it deeper, you can always lower down to that left forearm. You can keep the twist, rolling that right side back. And nice and smooth. Back to center as you frame that right foot. You shift the hips back, straightening out that right leg, setting up for Hanumanasana. The right toes peel up off the mat. You can fold forward as you are over that right thigh, or you start to slide that right heel forward. Nice and smooth, that right foot starts to draw back. You plant your palms, and you choose your route to down dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts, and exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. The right knee is down, the hips sink, and the arms and torso sweep and reach up. And exhale, that right hand comes down and the left arm reaches up. You work that nice open twist. If you want, you bring that left arm back as that right knee bends, catching hold of the outer edge of that foot. Thumbs up, hugging that heel in, maybe lowering that right forearm. Nice and smooth back to center. The palms plant as the hips shift back. Hanumanasana. You fold over that left leg, working deep into those left hamstrings. Or you start to slide that left heel forward. Working that long line from thigh to thigh. Nice and smooth, that left foot draws back. And you find your way to down dog. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Low lunge. We're going to lower that left knee, uncurl the left toes, then shift your hips back to sitting down just past that left foot. Setting up for modified heron. So left foot's out in front, just in a comfortable position. That right knee bends so you can interlace your fingers behind that right thigh. You sit tall as you then straighten that right leg out. As you feel good here, you start walking those hands towards your right heel. Trying to get as close to your heel and ankle as you can. And as you want to put more tension on those right hamstrings for heron pose, you keep the torso tall, the spine is vertical, and you start to bend your elbows, pulling that leg towards you. And on an exhale, you release that right foot to the floor. We're going into half spinal twist. So now we're going to take that left foot, and we're going to draw it outside the right hip, and step that right foot over top the left thigh. So that right knee points to the ceiling, the right hand's on the floor behind you, left arm reaches up, and on exhale you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. Inhale back to center. You untie the legs. The ankles cross as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. The right knee lowers, toes improve. And you start to sit those hips back. The right foot sweeps out in front. You're in a comfortable seat. The left knee is bent. Fingers interlaced behind the left thigh. Sitting tall with the torso. You just straighten that left leg out. And you start to walk your hands as close to your heel and ankle as you can. And then if you want more attention, you start to bend the elbows, drawing that leg towards you. And on exhale, you just put that left foot down. You draw that right heel outside your left hip. That left ankle steps over top. Left hand on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches up. And on exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. And back to center. You untie the legs. You cross those ankles and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting. The hips are down, the legs come through. Paschimottanasana. Arms reach up, and exhale as you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you get. You bow your head, close your eyes. You lead with your heart rather than your head. Trying to move the body forward. And inhale as you reach out, you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. You come to lying flat. And you take a breath. I'm preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, push down into your feet. Lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. And take a nice deep breath. And on inhale, you push down to go up once again. And exhale, you release. Third and final. Inhale, you rise up. And exhale, relax. Once down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And bringing your arms alongside the body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. The elbows bend, hands are against the low back, and you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. And then coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for plum. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and easy one round. Come to lie flat on your back. Setting up for fish. The arms alongside the body. Just push down to lift your torso up. And rolling the body back as you release the crown of the head towards the floor behind you. And exhale as you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest. You take your arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. And back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. Your spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Knowing heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.